Hey everybody, what's up? Today I was just kind of doing my makeup, playing around with some stuff I'm testing out, and I didn't really know what to film, so I was like, you know what? I have a bag full of used up makeup. Most of it is mascara because mascara expires rather quickly, so it's mostly, you know, eye and face stuff, but I thought you guys would want to see it anyway. And if you haven't seen my previous Empties videos, I will link them down below. I have a whole playlist of all of my Empties videos I've ever done, but the past couple ones I've been like breaking them up by category. I already did skincare and hair care empties, and this one is the makeup. So let's get into it because I know it's gonna be a long video. So the reason why it looks all jacked up is because I took a knife to it and I scraped out the extra product, because one thing about this old packaging was that it had so much extra product left over. When you thought it was empty, it really wasn't. It had like the doe foot applicator, and I used this all up. I love this. It's one of my most favorite eyeshadow primers. This and the Lorac Behind the Scenes, my two favorites. I love them. Next up is a lip product. It's a lip balm and it's the Labello brand. This is a brand that you can get over in Europe. They don't sell it here in the States. This is the Labello Fruity Shine Cherry flavored chapstick, and I got this from my aunt. She lives in Austria, so she bought this for me. Actually, she gave it to my dad, and when he came back from visiting, I came home with all this super cool makeup that she gave me, and it was so awesome. I still have some of it, but it was a while ago, so I've used up most of it. The packaging reminds me of the Nivea lip balms. I have a lot of those, and I really like them, but this one smells exactly like the Maybelline Baby Lips in Cherry Me, and it was tinted like that too. I used all of it. It's all gone, but it just was so good. It was really moisturizing, and I had another one too. I don't know if I used it up, but I really love this, so thank you to my aunt who bought me this, and she lives in Austria, so they have a bunch of cool different kind of makeup out there. They have like a bunch of brands that are so cool. I think that makeup you can't buy in the States is cool. I don't know, automatically I just want to try it, but I don't know, that's just me. I really like trying other brands of makeup like from other countries. But anyway, here's some mascara. These are both from Rimmel, and I didn't really care for either of these, so I won't be repurchasing them. This is the Lash Accelerator Mascara. Now, I bought this because Nicole Guerrero, I don't know if I'm saying her last name right, but you know who she is. She's super huge on YouTube, and she loves this. Like, this is her super favorite for her bottom lashes, and she even uses it on her regular, like, top lashes, and it looks great on her, but this is just too wet for me, and I just don't like it. When I put it on my lower lash line, it just smudged like a bee. It was crazy. It was just really bad, horrible. I wouldn't recommend it just because it didn't work for me. So there's what that one looks like. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. It's been out for a while. It's not that new. It's supposed to be really lengthening, and it looks like it's still good. I've had this for a long time though, and I just never liked it. I didn't even really use it that much, but it's old now, so I gotta throw it away. And this one's also from Rimmel. This is the Extra Super Lash, and this has kind of like a curved brush, so that's why I bought it, because I love curved wands. And this one was only, I think I got it on sale for like $3, but it's not even worth that. So the reason why I didn't like this one is because the wand, do you see how far apart the bristles are spaced? They just don't grab onto any lashes, so I just don't like this because it didn't do anything for me. So I have a bunch more mascaras. I'm going to try to get through them quickly. This is the CoverGirl Flamed Up Mega Curl. This is different than the Flamed Out. The formula is the same, but the brush on it is really curved. It's actually like a thick brush. This is crazy. It kind of looks like a little bug. I don't know, like a caterpillar or something. I love this though because the formula is unlike anything I've tried at the drugstore. I just love this. I like it better than the Flamed Out by CoverGirl because I feel like this brush is a lot easier to use since it's kind of small, and the bristles on it are very large, but the length of it is pretty short, so I feel like it's kind of easy to especially get those outer lashes with, and the formula is kind of dry, but it really lengthens and volumizes. It's a very natural looking mascara. And then I have these two ones from Maybelline. This is my Holy Grail Colossal Mascara, which I have on me at all times. I'm wearing this one today, and it gets dirty. Like, I don't know how that happens, but it just gets so dirty. It drives me nuts. I don't know if you guys do this, but usually I will like wipe off all of my mascara tubes because I hate it when they get gunky like this. But anyway, this is a very traditional bristle brush. The formula on this one is a little bit wet at first, but then after you use it for a couple of weeks, it starts to dry up and it gets like kind of perfect-ish. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but this is the bomb, and this is like my holy grail. I love this, and it just, you can build it up all day long, really. That's why I like it. And this one is the Maybelline Colossal Cat Eyes. So it's kind of, oh my gosh, the cap broke off. off. As you can see, this one isn't quite as thick as the original, so that's why I personally don't like it as much, because I feel like this one is just, I don't know, I just feel like the formula is a little bit more wet on it, and the bristles don't really grab all of your lashes as easily as this one. So there you go, side by side comparison. I just got mascara like all over my fingers. I didn't realize this was wet. I totally forgot about daylight savings time, so I'm sorry if the lighting is changing a lot, but I just film in front of my window, so all I have to work with is sunlight here. So if I'm looking like orange, oh my gosh, I still have mascara on my finger. Two more mascaras I have. This one is a super old one. It's the Hard Candy Ginormous Lash Volumizing Mascara. It looks like this, and they still make this, but they completely change everything about it. So once again, Hard Candy, you have brought me down. I don't know, everything that I used to like from their line, they don't carry it, they don't make it anymore. So all of their new products, I don't really like anything from them. But this mascara used to be awesome, and if you still have this at your Walmarts, go get it, because this one was so good, and the packaging is so cute. I just loved it. But it was kind of like Bad Gal Lash from Benefit. It's very thick, and it just grabs everything, and it really curled my lashes and added volume. So that's why I loved this, and it was a good one. This was such a great product, and I don't know why Hard Candy, they discontinued so many products I used to love, and I'm just so disappointed with them as a whole. Like I'm just over Hard Candy, but this was awesome. Like this product was probably one of my favorites that they made. And speaking of favorites, I love this. This is the Almay One Coat Get Up and Grow Mascara. I bought this because of Emily Noel 83. She's my favorite on YouTube, and I don't even know what took me so long to try this. I got this a couple months ago, but ever since I fell in love with it, and a lot of you guys have tried it as well and said you love it. This is just a great all-in-one mascara, kind of just like the Maybelline Colossal. But this one I feel like lengthens more than that. This adds volume, this adds curl, it separates my lashes so well, because I feel like it's kind of like a lash comb in a mascara. Next up, I have some face products. Here is the Benefit High Beam. This is a liquid highlighter, and basically you could just use it to mix in with your foundation, use it as a highlight on your cheeks, brow bone, whatever. I used to love this when I was in like middle school. No lie, I used to take this from my mom. This isn't the same bottle, but I used to take this and like put it all over my face when I was like a pretty young kid, actually. I used to think I was the bomb for wearing this. I thought I was like a magical fairy, like Sailor Moon. I thought I was so cool. I used to love this, but now that I'm older, I'm more into powder highlights, you know, MAC Soft and Gentle. I got my Mary Luminizer. This just doesn't cut it for me anymore. I don't like the brush. It's very hard to finish the product. Like, it just, I don't know. There's a bunch of police cars outside. I'm sorry. It's crazy right now up in the hood. I do have some left in the bottle, but I've had this for a while, and it kind of got gunky, so I want to get rid of it. But here's what the color looks like. It's really flattering against people who have cool skin tones. So if you want a natural looking highlight, I definitely recommend this. It's not overly shiny, and it just rubs into the skin very nicely. It's really beautiful. See how it's like glowy. It's not like a shine or a shimmer. It's just very glowy. So, another face product. This is the L'Oreal True Match Powder in Cool 2. Yeah, C2. And I used to like this powder. I used to purchase it in C1, but I noticed now that L'Oreal, they don't really make C1 anywhere anymore. Like, none of my Targets, Walmarts, anywhere that carries L'Oreal in my area, they do not have it anymore. And even when I go out to LA and stuff, I still don't see it. So it's kind of hard for me to find C1. So I tried C2 a while ago, but it was just too orange, and I used it up, but I used it like as a bronzer. I know that's kind of sad. It's only one shade up, and I just won't repurchase this because they don't really make anything that's my shade anymore. It came with a mirror and a sponge as well. But yeah, L'Oreal, the True Match line used to be great for me, but now I can't use it because they don't make C1, and I feel like C2 is just way too dark. It's like a huge step up, and it's like way too yellowy, so I kind of can't use L'Oreal anymore. But anyway, I found this NYX HD concealer, and this is in the shade Porcelain. Yeah, Porcelain. And these are awesome. Like, these concealers, I feel like they don't really give you that much product, so I go through them kind of quickly, but it's a doe foot applicator, and it's so lightweight. The feeling of this concealer is awesome. I have a ton more lip products. These were Chapstick brand chapsticks. So this one was cherry. I pretty much like scooped it out and used all of it, and I love it. It smells so good. Cherry chapstick is amazing. So I think it was that hot apple cider one they came out with a while ago. But anyway, Chapstick brand is really good. They're only $1. $1 and they come out with some really fun flavors. Like they just came out with pumpkin pie and I bought that one. It's so good. I definitely recommend Chapstick brand if you haven't tried them already. They're only $1. They're just so good. I got really excited about that. Anyway, this is the Clinique Chubby Stick Moisturizing Lip Color Balm, and this was like a little, it came in a gift set or something. So yeah, this was the shade Whoppin' Watermelon, and I pretty much used it, so I can't really swatch it. Yeah, there's like nothing to swatch, but it was really good. I liked it. I haven't purchased it since because I'm trying to use up other lip products, but I also used up another Clinique lip product. This is their Almost Lipstick, and I love these because they're super slim. I just think that's really cool and cute, and this was in the shade Black Honey. This is like one of their classic shades. Like my mom loved this. She talks about how she wore it in the 90s like every day, and I've heard so many stories about Black Honey, but it's actually really flattering, so that's why I had it for myself, and I used to wear this a lot. I'll swatch for you. There's really not much left in here. I can't swatch it that well, but it's just really flattering. I love this. It's not black even though it looks like it. It's kind of like a brownish nude shade, but I don't know, it looks pink on some people. Next up I have a Burt's Bees lip balm. It's in the shade Champagne and it's their lip shimmer. So what this is basically a super minty lip balm, and they still make these. These are really good. I used to use them so much when I was a kid, but this one, Champagne, it's so freaking frosty. I don't even know why I had this in my collection. Here it is. It's hard to tell, but that's how it looks on your lips. Like in the shade it looks just clear, but when you go in the sun it's crazy. It's just way too frosty, so I won't repurchase this, but it does really feel nice and tingly on the lips. It's very strong. It's super minty. It just smells like peppermint straight up. Next up, this is an older Benefit lipstick. I'm so happy I finally used this up. It is in the shade My Treat. They totally like revamped their whole lip line, even their lip glosses, and I used to have a bunch of Benefit products that I used all the time. I like stole them from my mom, but this was one that I actually bought like myself. It was one of my most favorite Benefit lipsticks. Like I loved this color, and the formula was very hydrating, so I mean I used all of it. It is pretty much gone. Like I have to scoop it out, which I don't want to do, but you know, it needs to go anyway. But this was a really good lipstick. So next up I have a NYX round lipstick I finished up. This is their older packaging. Now I think it just says NYX, but this used to be their packaging with like the hearts around it and stuff, and this is in the shade Louisiana. I pretty much used all of this. It was like one of my most favorite shades. It's kind of similar to the one I have on today. I'll try to swatch it for you, but there's really none in here. So there's what Louisiana looks like. It's a really bright like blue base pink, and I have repurchased it, so I do have a new tube of this waiting for me. I have some more lip balms I used up. This one was from Avon, and I don't remember, I think it was just like an apple scent, because Avon comes out with like really cool lip balm flavors all the time, and sometimes I'll purchase them when they go on sale for like 50 cents and stuff, and I got this, I think I got a couple of these I got a bunch, and I finally used them all up. This was the last one, and it was like Apple Orchard. It was really good. So I'm pretty sure you guys all know how I feel about this, but in case you're new here, this is my Holy Grail lip balm. I love this so much. It just really heals chapped lips. This lip balm is seriously the best stuff ever. Like I love this. It moisturizes my lips. It heals chapped lips. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't just put a layer of moisture. Like this actually just makes your lips feel soft all day long. Like this stuff is awesome. I've given this to so many people, like everybody in my family. I've made them try this. Like I'm not even kidding you, like even everybody, like just my neighbor, like I don't care who you are, like if you know me, I probably have made you try this lip balm at some point. Here's an eyeshadow palette I used up. Well, there's one color in here that's like a brown, but it was really dry and bad. It was horrible. Like these eyeshadows were not that good, but I used up the lighter ones. This is in the shade Smoky Brun, and I have to say I have repurchased some Rimmel quads, and they're so much better than they used to be. This is an old one and it's awful, but they're newer ones. The ones I put a picture of on my Instagram a while ago, I tried them and they're really pigmented and nice. More eye products. I used up another travel size of the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is like one of my favorites. And then I have a handful of eyeliners. Yes, I love eyeliner. And they are mostly pencils that I tried to use up. This is the Revlon Grow Luscious pencil. It's like in the shade Black. It was okay. It was creamy. I wouldn't repurchase it though. so it wasn't that good. Avon Ultra Luxury Pencil Liner in the shade Black. I love these. They're regularly $6, so I wait for them to go on sale for $3, and it's just my favorite pencil, like one of my favorites, I guess I should say. It's just really smooth and very pigmented. This is one of my favorite eyeliner pencils. The Avon ones are really good. I don't like their automatic ones, but their pencils are pretty good. And then I have like 3 of these Rimmel eyeliners in the shade Black Magic. This is also a really nice drugstore eyeliner pencil. I used to use these a lot before the Jordana ones and the Milani ones came out. So I used to, like in high school, this was my jam. Like this is all I used. Like I swear I didn't even really wear makeup until like junior, senior year. But when I was a freshman and a sophomore, it was all about eyeliner and mascara. So I got a brow product. This is the Revlon Brow Fantasy in Brunette. It comes with a pencil and then a little gel. I really like the pencil. It's not too creamy, but it's not really hard. It's very easy to use. I have a mini size Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This stuff is so good. It's really natural looking though, so it's not my favorite, but it's nice, and the brush on it is pretty nice too. It has like this really traditional bristle wand. It's kind of boring looking, but it does the job. I do really enjoy this. And I have some more eyeliners. This is the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen. This is another thing I used to love, but I kind of just don't like it at all anymore. I feel like it used to be a lot more pigmented than it is now, or maybe I just got a bad one, because this one was really watery and I don't remember it being that bad. These are only $1, and I used to use these all the time, like in high school and stuff. But I repurchased this. Like I found it at Target. It was on sale, and like the pen totally split at the ends and it was awful. So I don't know what to. I just don't want to even bother trying to get another one. This is also from Rimmel, and it's called the Volume Accelerator Mascara. So this one is the length one, the lash one. This one's meant for length. I didn't like this one either, but the volume one was even worse. Like this one smells disgusting, and it smelled disgusting since I first bought it. So I don't know if it was bad ever since day one or what, but I never enjoyed this because everything about it is just awful. Like honestly, I don't like this at all. It's just really gunky. The wand on it is odd because it's curved right here, but then the other side of it is completely flat. Like it has nothing on this side, like no bristles whatsoever. This side is the only side that has bristles on it, so it's just really stupid. Like, and then this is the Revlon Lash Potion by Grow Luscious, and it was okay. I just didn't like it because the wand on it had like walls. It's not like bristles all around. It's like one side. Like it's kind of hard to explain. It's just really weird and strange to use. You kind of have to rotate it. That's the only way you can really coat your lashes with the mascara, because like I said, it just has these weird sides. Like there's 4 sides, but they're completely bald spots in between, and it's just really difficult for me to use. I don't like it. It's a waste of time, waste of money, and the formula was really kind of like wet at first, but then it just like dried up out of nowhere. So I was just disappointed in this. And just so you guys know, this is makeup that I've been saving for months. I mean, maybe like 4 months or more than that. So don't think like I used this all last month, because I don't go through my makeup that quickly. And most of the stuff is like eye products that, you know, go bad rather quickly and that I use almost every day. So I just want to kind of do a little disclaimer in here, because I know I'm gonna get like probably a lot of comments that are like, oh my gosh, you use too much makeup though, and I'm gonna be like, I really don't though. And don't forget to let me know what makeup products you recently used up. I love Empties videos, so like if you have an Empties video, tweet me your video. If you have used up products, let me know which ones you used. If you have any recommendations or stuff that you just didn't like, I love to hear about it. So please let me know, and as always, thank you so much for watching.